And if you thought that Ubisoft's cultural missteps peaked with Odyssey, brace yourself. This time, they've outdone themselves.
Sounds good.
Hold on a second. Hello,
Oh,
buddy.
hello.
Come over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ubisoft has once again managed to stir the pot. Their latest venture, Assassin's Creed Shadows, not only tramples and pisses upon Japanese culture and traditions, but also showcases a slew of technical issues that just leave us questioning their commitment to quality.
What can I do anything right?
Let's rewind a bit. Ubisoft has a history of bending historical narratives in order to fit modern sensibilities, often at the expense of cultural authenticity. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was marketed as a historically accurate portrayal of ancient Greece. Yet, it presented a version of Sparta that was just far from reality. The game depicted Spartan society as gender inclusive?
This is blasphemy.
Yeah, apparently it was done to allow players to choose between a male and female protagonist. Now, historically, Spartan warriors were exclusively male.
This is Sparta!
And women, while respected, did not participate in combat. This choice, while promoting inclusivity, diluted the authenticity of the setting. Now, how about another victim? Let's talk about Assassin's Creed Origins. Set in ancient Egypt, the game took liberties with historical events and characters. While it provided a rich, immersive open world, certain portrayals and narrative were adjusted to fit modern sensibilities. Like, for example, take Cleopatra. Cleopatra was a politically ruthless and highly intelligent ruler who used every tool in the book in order to maintain her power, including strategic relationships. She was this party-loving, hedonistic queen that everyone in Hollywood portrays her out to be, you know? And now with Assassin's Creed Shadows, this is the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. Ubisoft ventures into feudal Japan, a setting many fans have long awaited. However, instead of delivering an authentic experience, they've introduced elements that blatantly disregard Japanese traditions. Apparently in the game, Ubisoft has introduced a female sumo wrestler, a concept that starkly contrasts with the reality of sumo culture. In Japan, sumo is deeply rooted in Shinto beliefs, and women are traditionally prohibited from entering the dojo, or the ring. This exclusion is so profound that in 2018, when a male official collapsed in the ring, female paramedics who rushed to assist were asked to leave, and the ring was subsequently purified with salt. Check it out, let's read the article. An official collapsed in a sumo ring. Female medics were asked to stop treating him because women aren't allowed in sumo rings. The Japan Sumo Association was forced to apologize after female medics were told to leave the dojo, or sumo wrestling ring, where they were giving treatment to a stricken local official. Maizuru City Mayor Ryozo Tatami, 66, was delivering a speech in a gym near Kyoto during a sumo tournament Wednesday when he suddenly collapsed in the ring. The mayor's office said several women rushed to treat him, but the referee repeatedly asked them to leave the ring, which they did. In sumo tradition, women are never allowed in the dojo. Japan's first female governor, Fusei Oda Osaka, oh my goodness, tried and failed to convince the Japan Sumo Association to let her in the ring to crown the winner of a tournament in 2000. This incident underscores the strict adherence to tradition in sumo culture. By introducing a female sumo wrestler, Ubisoft not only disregards these traditions, but also displays a lack of cultural sensitivity. They just don't give a It's one thing to create a fictional narrative, it's another to blatantly ignore and disrespect the customs of the culture that you're portraying. Now, beyond cultural missteps, Assassin's Creed Shadows is riddled with technical issues. The game was initially slated for November 2024 release date, but got pushed back to February 2025. And then a few weeks later, it was also announced that the game is going to be pushed further to March 2025. And then this is the most concerning part. Players are still encountering significant glitches before the game is even out yet. Like recently, Ubisoft gave us a small slice of gameplay for their Assassin's Creed Shadows and what they've been working on. Unfortunately, the gameplay footage that they have released has unearthed some really disappointing bugs, including character clipping, animation errors, and AI inconsistencies. In one instance during a live stream, the game bugged out while a developer was attempting to interact with a dog.
Sounds good.
Hold on a second. Hello,
Oh,
buddy. Hello.
hello.
Come here. Come over here.
He's not sure.
He's not sure. We're not cool like that yet. Don't worry, I
Doesn't
will
trust
earn your.
I mean, seriously? And this led to an awkward, unresponsive sequence. Now, clearly, these issues raise serious questions about Ubisoft's commitment to quality assurance. With multiple delays and extended development time, one would expect a polished product. I mean, is that too much of an expectation? Instead, we're here presented with a game that feels unfinished and unrefined. In other words, they're giving us a small slice of what's to come for their beta testers, of course.
Beta!
Now, I know that some people might argue that creative freedom allows for deviations from historical accuracy. Now, while it's true that artistic license plays a role in a game's development, there is a fine line between creative inspiration and cultural insensitivity. I mean, imagine a game set in medieval Europe featuring a samurai as a knight's equal, or an ancient Egyptian setting with Norse gods. Such portrayals would undoubtedly raise eyebrows and spark debates about authenticity. Similarly, introducing a female sumo wrestler in feudal Japan just disregards the historical and cultural context of the era. Ubisoft's approach reflects a broader issue in the gaming industry: the tendency to prioritize broad appeal over cultural respect. By altering historical narratives to fit modern ideals, developers risk alienating players who seek authentic experiences and disrespecting the cultures they claim to represent. Moreover, the technical shortcomings of Assassin's Creed Shadows reflects a rushed development process, despite multiple delays. This pattern indicates a possible disconnect between Ubisoft's development teams and quality assurance protocols. Assassin's Creed Shadows serves as a reminder of the importance of cultural sensitivity and technical excellence in game development. As players and consumers, we should hold developers accountable for the content they produce, ensuring that it respects cultural traditions and meets high quality standards. That's not too much to ask. But hey man, I mean, let's not be too hard on Ubisoft, dude. I mean, sure, Assassin's Creed Shadows has more bugs than the Amazon rainforest, and their cultural sensitivity is about as accurate as a Wikipedia edit made at 3 a.m. But maybe, just maybe, by 2030, they'll finally release a game that doesn't look like it was coded by a sleep-deprived intern who's never heard of QA testing. And who knows, man, perhaps they'll even